Right, guys, I'm going to watch some old videos of some lifts that I've done in the past. I mean, this video is from 3 years ago at least, so I'm going to watch them back and reminisce, if that's the right word. You know what I mean to say, that's all that matters. So play the video, Joe. Reminisce. There you go. There's a good looking guy right there, best of Eddie Hall. Look at him, I'd shag him.
Looking to make it.
There we go.
5-time world's strongest man, and there he is, Britain's Eddie Hall.
Which world is this?
Turn the volume
There
down.
he is. The Beckham of Strongman.
So this is World's Strongest Man 2015. So I'm going to take a
I'll
guess.
tell you what he is also. He's the world record holder in deadlift, Eddie. But in this heat, well, he managed to beat Zydrunas Savickas.
Now I remember this very well.
Battle here. I can see both
And
doing as
I think
many
it's
as
350 kilo in the hands. Those axles are very stiff.
At one point,
And it's hard if you're not going last in these events
reps in heat though.
to know what number to do. So I got my timing very wrong. I think I only hit 7 reps, thinking that, you know, that'd be the win. But Brian came out knowing exactly what number he needed to do and hit 8 reps, which really miffed me off because I know I'm a much better deadlifter than Brian, even at that time. And the heat, Jesus Christ, the heat out in it was Malaysia, I think. Yeah, Malaysia 2015, it says in the background. It was unbelievably hot, like disgustingly hot.
Yes,
It's bad enough being in that heat at the best of times. What's it like competing in that heat?
Disgusting. I'll never forget. It was that year we walked out of the hotel to go and get into the athlete bus. And from the walk from the hotel reception to the bus was like 20 metres. And I was piss wet through. Right, here we go. World record deadlift 2015, 463 kilo. And the floor is slippy. So I'm having a bit of a diva moment here, saying chuck that fucking floor up. Yeah. There we go. Smith and the smelling salts. You know what that is? That's bottled up Grandma Hall's fucking concentrated piss. Wakes you up, mate, I tell you. There's something I loved about these arena events is when I'm getting prepped. The crowd chanting my name like that would really get my adrenaline pumped. It really did help. And they never did it for any other athlete. You notice that?
Yeah.
They only did it for me.
Especially when you're 500.
Oh, it was nuts.
10,000 people. No one in strength sports, just histories like that, I think.
I remember because I think the lifts leading up to this I had my suit up, and then for this I said fuck it, I'm going to put my suit down to prove a point, just to show that I can do it raw. There we go. Little smile, there we go, fuck you.
What I noticed there is when you figure 8 start beating you after you dropped it.
Yeah, figure 8s from then on.
Instead of electricity iron ones.
Got psyched up a little. There we go, right, Arnold's 2016. And people won't fucking remember this, but I pulled 1,000 pounds 10 minutes before this lift. And because no one else had to go, they kept pressuring me, saying get out there, so I had to pull this 2,000 pounds lift within 10 minutes. That's got to be a world record. And that's why it was so much harder. I rounded that back as perfect form. Perfect form. There he is, Arnold. Get it, you monster! Oh my god, Eddie, that is great. You monster, it's brilliant.
What's it like doing this with Arnold?
Pretty special. He's a massive fan, he loves Strongman. Alright, babe. Oh, he's more happy than I am. Huh? Yeah. Okay, Britain's Strongest Man 2015, I think. I was the first one to one motion every stone. No one ever done that before.
Why did you choose to do that?
Again, just to prove a point, you know, I didn't want to lap it. It's all about, for me, it was all about proving a point. You know, I'm the strongest. Not only can you win a title, but do something a little bit extra.
Just like
Yeah, that's exactly it. There we go. Europe's Strongest Man 2011 or 12. Strict press 191, British record. Easy as pie. And this is out of Malaysia as well. This is when I kept having blackout problems, do you remember? Every time I pressed overhead, especially in this heat, it was like 35 degrees, dehydrated as hell. And what I do is I press it, and then I black out. Like, I just don't know where I am. Yeah, down on one knee.
I used to get that all the time.
Couldn't you know, you just can't like get your balance where you are.
Yeah.
Oh, this was Arnold's 2016 Australia. Yeah. I actually tore my tricep on this event. That's why I'm wearing like loads of I think I had 3 neoprene sleeves on.
Yeah.
That was horrible. I remember Brian came out and just like did about 20 reps. Just all little girls. Oh, this was the year I did the, this would be 15, because I did the world record deadlift at the same show.
I see that the shoes have a lot.
Here he is, the stupid yoke at Arnold's.
This is Eddie Hall. You'll have 30 seconds to see how far you can get, how quickly you can get.
Just under 600 kilo this was.
The clock has begun. He's got 30 seconds.
Tell you what, I was definitely a couple inches shorter after that. After that event.
He's walking and he's walking. He's consistent. You can.
To be fair though, I did that in one go. It was pretty good.
He's gonna get there. He's gonna get there. Eddie Hall. But now we are at the 1,100 pound mark.
So this is the very first time I deadlifted 1,100 pounds.
And the question is on his
Obviously it was in this Hummer deadlift, which is like much easier. A bit like the elephant bar.
Very, very heavy bar.
Much easier.
Both straps are set. Feet are wide. What's next? Take it off the floor, get it to that point, take it for a ride and lock it up. Control it all the way.
How did you place it with Arnold's?
I mean, I remember, mate, I came sick for my first Arnold's.
Was it really Arnold's?
I did 2. Terrible on both. Arnold's is one of them. I think the problem for me was that every time we did the Arnold's, I had Britain's Strongest Man like 2 weeks before.
Right.
So I couldn't train the events. So I had to train for Britain's, because if I didn't train for Britain's, I'd lose my British title. Eddie Hall is the strongest man in the world. I completely agree with that. Press play, Joe. It was just getting to the good bits. Press play. It's got 40 seconds of sucking me off left. Eddie Hall also did Viking press strict for 9 reps, just in case you didn't know. Squat took 325 for 9 reps, done way more than that now, by the way. And log press 211 kilos strict.
Right, okay, yeah.
You can do that with your other arm.
Yeah.
Just wait until it eases.
What's going through your head?
Yeah.
Don't want to know. Are you recording?
Easy enough.
Yeah.
I still, to this day, don't know how the fuck I stood up with 500 kilo in my hands.
Stretch.
Oh, fuck. Fucking dark. Oh,
This is just repeating itself now, Joe.
It's a different video.
Right, the Viking press, 4s go. Right, the first 3 reps, he's looking at the wrong referee. Well, they didn't even give him a down call, but they still gave him the lifts. Okay, now he's looking at the right ref. Okay.
Nick with a solid 3.
So he's just starting to double dip a little bit there, if you see. Weight at the top. So that's like, how many warnings is that? 3? There we go. 14. 15 doesn't get it because of the soft lockout and the bent knees. Can I just ask you, Joe, how many other athletes had a warning on the Viking press?
Probably none.
None. None, yeah. 4 had 3 warnings. Just saying.
Happy with his 14 reps.
Happy with his 14 reps. Yeah, I don't think they show it, but he goes around hugging all the crowd and high-fiving everybody, and then all his lovely yes men come and gobble him off because how great it was. They were genuinely all very happy with that result, genuinely.
For a couple of minutes.
For a few minutes, yeah. And then I come out. How many reps do we need to do, Colin? 15 for the win. Righto. Look at me, looking at the right ref. Look at that. Oh. Waiting for the lockout on every rep. Yep. Barely using any legs. There we go. I think I didn't pick it up till I had about 25 seconds left on the clock. There we go. 13, 14. Right, I actually used my legs on this last one. Big push with the legs now. Look how fast it goes up. There you go. 15, 10 seconds left on the clock. Do you think I could have done another rep then? Yeah. Maybe another 2. There we go. Oh, the plane pull, man. Tell you what, this was actually a really easy plane pull when you got it going. But it was sort of like who could put as much effort into that first sort of 10 seconds to get this going, and then it was just who could keep the pace. Yeah. I thought it was a really easy plane pull, to be honest. As daft as that seems to say. You see that wheel at the front wobbling about on that rope?
Yeah.
So what I found is, looking at the previous athletes, was that the ones that swayed left and right, that wheel was flapping left and right. And I just, from looking at it, that slowed the plane down. So I knew no matter what, as long as I draw a line and stay on it, that wheel will stay straight. And that's why I think, you know, I it was 0.3 of a second behind Thor, I think.
I had that convo with Bisha and Terry the other day about why Mateus was so good at truck pull.
Arrow straight.
Because it was the same thing with a wheel at the front. Everyone else was flopping everywhere, and he's like didn't even leave the ground. He's like this far off the ground. Really.
Yeah. So what the World's Strongest Man 2017, the Atlas stones, all they had to do was 4 stones in 28 seconds or less to win the World's Strongest Man title. So I'm just doing the 4th stone now. I think I get it up in just under 20. So I'd already won the World's Strongest Man. And then they won't show it, but I failed the 5th. But I'm just not arsed. I was like, oh whatever, not bothered. And then I turn to the referees and I say, you know, have I won? Like, all good. And they're just looking at each other like, well, we don't know. Like, carry on. And then I had 10 seconds left on the clock and someone just shouts at me like, Eddie, get that last stone up, you idiot. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Brian trying to put you off.
I think so. That was satisfying, you know, getting that 5th stone up. Even though I didn't need to. It was satisfying. There was a lot of tears that day. I've never seen anything like that. I saw Brian break down. I saw Thor break down.
Right.
It was a long, hard. It was 2 weeks. That was. It was a long, hard battle. A lot of mind games, a lot of stress.
What's it like with all these Africans around you?
Quite annoying. Yeah.
Because you have no idea who you are, do they?
No, well that's the thing, you know, they're just there watching big guys, nobody knows who you are, and they're just, you know, slapping you on the back and shouting stuff at you, and you know, you're there to compete, you're not there to entertain crowds really.
Yeah.
Forward Johnson second, that's a shame.
On behalf of Forgenics and our brand partners, I am incredibly honored to be here today to present the trophy for the 2017 Forgenics World's Strongest Man, Mr. Eddie Hall.
Did you see that sigh from Thor then? No. Play it back.
I'm gonna.
Play it back. That was. It's just like, fuck my life. Quite. He didn't shake my hand. He didn't shake my hand. He didn't look me in the eye. It was a very weird feeling after I got handed that trophy.
Yeah, he's always said he just wants to win it once and then he's done with it. He's put his body through so much punishment to get to that kind of level. I did it.
Spicy. Well, you came and said well done, mate. There wasn't many, Luke. I'll tell you now, mate, there was not many people that came and said well done to me that day, mate.
I was in tears watching it, mate.
It's always been very important to me to not show weakness. You know, I've always tried my best to fight through, you know, whatever.
I set my wife and my kids up for life, and that's what I wanted to do. I can retire at the age of 29. I'm so happy.
Congratulations. Nice.
Right, guys, that's me reminiscing on past videos. Hope you enjoyed it. Please check out the site for other videos on all the other athletes. Hit us up in the comments if you want to see or hear anything different. But for now, be awesome. Big love the beast.